G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, today I've got this new and interesting RC truck on the channel for you guys today. This one was courtesy of banggood.com for review, and this is the new RBRC 1277A. It's a rather long name and model code on this one. I think I'll just call it the RBRC truck from now on, but this is a ready to run kit. You can get it in two different versions. You can get it in either this blue color or in red, and also two different packages too. One of the packages comes with the just extra normal wheels and tires. By extra normal wheels and tires, well, as you can see, this one does not have normal RC truck wheels. It's got multi-directional Mecanum robot style wheels on this one, much like the DJI RoboMaster robot vehicle that was released not too long ago by DJI. So yeah, there's really not much to show as far as what we get in the box here. As you can see, it's all laid out. There is no fancy sort of box with any you know, like pictures and so forth. This just come in a plain brown cardboard box with the contents inside. It's fully proportional vehicle, this one. We've got this remote here. It just looks like a fairly typical RC remote for any normal truck. Looks pretty familiar. It's sort of like a combination of a couple of different brands that I'm used to. A little bit like a Zinlihong TX and also like a Subotech that I reviewed recently. But it's got a nice sponge wheel grip here. But the difference between this one and other RC remotes is that it has the little multi-directional joystick here for you to control this truck in any direction that it can go. It also has a steering trim here on the left and a throttle trim. They've just put the letters H and T the other way around there, and the on and off switch. It's got in situ rotation just there, and that will just allow you to either go and do left 360 spins or 360 spins to the right. So yeah, neat controller, fully proportional throttle and steering, and this one takes 3 AA batteries. We've got a little user manual here as well. It's only a couple of pages long, but shows you everything you need to know about this truck, how to operate it. Pretty decent little user manual here, showing you how the actual multi-directional wheels and tires work, which is pretty neat, to give you a bit of understanding about how it runs. And yeah, just proper black and white photos in this one. It's also got an exploded diagram there, how to put the truck together, and a full parts list guide. So this shows that this is an actual entry-level hobby grade vehicle. It's a little bit on the toyish side, but there's a lot of sort of hobby grade sort of parts to it, especially that you can buy extra parts that shows that, you know, parts are replaceable. It also comes with a 1800 milliamp hour lithium ion pack. Now this is supposed to give us about 10 minutes of runtime, and in this little bag here we just got the standard USB to 2S balance port charger, the little metal tire wrench, wheel wrench for this one as well, and a screwdriver. But yeah, close look at this truck. Looks pretty cool. I like the body shell on this. Like I said, you can get this in red. So wherever it's got blue on this body, you can get it in the red color, and red wheels, I think, as well, just to suit it. But yeah, nice looking Lexan shell on this. It's got the word power and model on there. So yeah, pretty decent shell. But as you can see, these wheels are multi-directional because they have independent, even though you can go forward and backward like a normal truck, they've got these independent rollers on each wheel, which will allow it to, let me see if I can demonstrate on my hand, but it can make the wheel go sideways, or the vehicle go sideways. So I'll just take the body shell clips off, and we'll show you the inside of this truck before I take it out. Just try to quickly cover this overview here. So yeah, nice Lexan body shell, just like any typical truck. And the difference between this one is that this particular truck does not have one like a 390 can motor or 540 motor running it. As you can see here, we have 4 independent motors that are actually 280 size motors for each independent wheel. So we've got in every corner a motor to power each wheel. So that's rather neat. Okay, and we've got the steering servo here on this side. The steering servo is actually rated to 6 kilograms. So that's pretty decent. Also has a servo saver in there where the spring is. You probably can't see it too well there, but it's got that there. We've got the antenna sticking up the top. Dean's plug just here. The battery bay on this one is on the bottom. The battery bay is under there. You just undo it, and what you do, you poke the Dean's connector of the lithium ion pack, or even a LiPo. You can use this with a LiPo, as long as it's Dean's plug. You poke it through there and then connect it up, just like so. Okay, but as you can see, as far as being like more sort of a 50-50 toy grade vehicle to hobby grade, there is all plastic parts throughout, guys. So that's what I meant by it's a combination between the two. You know, all the dog bones, the steering linkages, they're all plastic. There's no real metal parts to be seen. There's obviously no middle drive shaft because these run on 4 motors, this particular truck, for each wheel. We've got friction dampeners here. They're not oil filled, but they're actually pretty stiff. So they're not really overly bouncy. They got some pressure behind them, so they should do a pretty good job of not making this vehicle bounce too much. So yeah, nice wheels and tires. They also take behind these wheels and tires, there is a 12mm hex. I'll put that up on the screen now because I took a photo of it. And you can put normal wheels and tires on it, which I'll be doing later on in another video. Okay, it's got a rather big diff housing there. No doubt it's probably got plastic diffs throughout. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm just going to go and charge the battery up, and we'll take this thing for a spin and see how it goes. So I'll catch you then. That'll be coming up next. Okay, guys, I'm out here with the RBRC, the 1277A truck. It's an omnidirectional truck, and I'm going to give you a bit of a demo of how it works. It's actually pretty spun out how it drives around, because it's not your typical RC truck, that's for sure. Each wheel has its own independent motor, which are like the 280 sized brushed motors. So all right, guys, I'll show you how it runs. I've already had a bit of a go at it at home, and it's actually quite fun once you get sort of used to the controls. All right, guys, so let's get into it. So what you want to do, you want to turn the controller on first, and then turn the truck on. So I'm just going to drive it around just with normal controls at first. Now it looks like it needs a bit of a trimmer here. Let me just trim that up. Definitely a drifting truck because it wants to drift around the place. This is driving around normally, just normal forward back controls, left and right. Okay. Now this is where things get interesting. You can use this joystick to make it go in different directions. You still can go forward and back, but as you can see, I can go sideways and diagonal forwards and diagonal back. Okay, so I'll go to the right, come towards me, go to the left. So it's crab walking, as you can see. All different directions. So this remote's got quite a few different channels on it. We've even got the in situ rotation button here for it to do donuts clockwise and anti-clockwise there. Alright, so I'm going to try to do a combination of everything. Go forward, do some donuts with that button. So you can do different combinations. Go to the side there, do a donut. It's definitely a fairly weird RC truck, but yeah, it's good to be different, I guess, with these robotic wheels, much like the DJI RoboMaster. Let's see how it gets up there pretty good. Whoa, there we go. So it's got friction dampeners for the suspension. See how it goes over here. I'll send it up, maybe go sideways down the curb. So it climbs up actual curbs and so forth pretty good. Takes some getting used to though. I'm still sort of getting used to it. How does it go off-road? Can it go off-road? Yeah, it seems to be able to go off-road. And you can put standard wheels on this one too, which I will do. So going sideways it gets bogged. So you can't go sideways like crab walking in the dirt, only on pavement. So it gets bogged straight away. It's rather interesting. But you can go forwards like a normal car with these wheels and tyres in the dirt here. That's pretty cool. Not a problem. So yeah, as I was saying, you can put road tyres on this. This is the basic version, where you don't get that extra, the sets of wheels. It's a bit like that tank I just reviewed. You can get the metal track version and the non-metal track version. So you get two different, for an extra few dollars more, you can get this with the wheels that are on it, plus an extra set of normal off-road tyres of like a normal truck. So yeah, it's pretty trippy. Okay, let me try to do some combinations here. I'll get out of the dirt. So I can do some jumps all right. Let me bring it up here. Yeah, there you go. I had a bit of speed going into that one. I didn't slow down too much. Didn't want to break the truck, but you can get up this jump. There you go. So it is, it is pretty cool. It's got some good speed to it. They do rate this one to be 35 km/h truck. So let me go with the joystick again. As you can see, just crab walking there. Full on sideways. But yeah, it can climb obstacles quite well. Look at that. Let me go sideways off it. So I'm just using the joystick here. Let me use that joystick again. Back. Alright, there we go. Sideways. So yeah, it's quite funny, I think, and quite different. So you do little combinations. I've put a bit of a 360 turn in there while going straight. Just rotates on the spot there by pressing that button there. So yeah, what I'll do, I'll try it out on the stock, on the actual sort of, not stock, the normal sort of wheels, and it'll be interesting to see how it runs on that. It'll pretty much run just like a normal truck. Probably go a little bit faster too, because with these rollers, they tend to spin. You know, as you can see, they freely spin like ball bearings. and that would lose a bit of the actual traction as far as speed. But yeah, it's pretty nippy. This is why they call it a drift truck, because you can actually sort of drift it sideways as you're going along. So yeah, you can do a combination of different things. Let me test the range out on it. It's supposed to be about 80 meters, I think. Still got control, going sideways. Yes, I still got full control. Trying to bring it back sideways here. I'm using the joystick to bring it back. Alright, let me bring it back normally. Just tend to want to slide out a bit. So it definitely does drift. It lives up to that name of being a drift truck. It's supposed to last about 10 minutes running time, guys. It's a fun little vehicle. Definitely different. So it seems like it's getting a bit tired now, so what I might do, I'll just bring it in. And there we go. I'll leave it at that, guys. So yeah, I mean, it's got a lot of channels here. You've got, you know, basic steering trim. You've got a throttle trim here, which is full on. So it's got maximum speed. We have the rotation button, the clockwise and anti-clockwise here. Now we've got like 8 different directions here, up, you know, forward, back, left, right, and all the diagonals. And then you just got the normal control there. So, you know, it's got quite a few channels. 1, 2, I don't know if that's counted as a third, or that joystick might be counted as more, but you got an extra 2 buttons there. So it's got about, yeah, at least 6 channels, I'd say. Maybe even more if you're counting all the different modes, you know, different directions that it can do like that. So yeah, pretty cool little truck, guys. As you can see, it's different, but it's also pretty fun. I mean, especially if you get used to it. I mean, I'm still pretty new at mucking around with it, but I'm sure once you get really used to it and you've driven it a few times, you can do some pretty cool tricks as you're driving along. So guys, well, that's my review of the RBRC 1277A omnidirectional RC truck. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video review. I'd like to thank Banggood for sending this one through. I'll put the links to this truck. There's 2 different models, like I mentioned. You can get one with extra set of wheels there as well. This one comes in under $90, I think, US, so it's pretty affordable. So I'll put the links to both those different models in the description below as always. You can go and check it out there if you're interested in this one. Alright guys, so thanks very much for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe and comment. Always appreciate you tuning in. And if you're new to the channel, thanks for watching, and feel free to hit that notification bell. That way, every time I drop a new RC video, you'll be notified. Alright guys? So anyway, I'm going to head off now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, happy RCing. I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.